Hello and welcome to this free introduction to digital marketing for moms. I'm Ashley. I'm a passionate digital marketer who is also a mompreneur, and I have helped many brands and individuals, businesses alike, build out and grow successfully within their organizations. Now I want to extend those skills to you as well. Before we jump in, I want to make sure that everyone is on the same page and we all understand exactly what digital marketing is. What is digital marketing? So, this is the art and the science of promoting products and services through digital channels. So, the internet, social media, search engines, email campaigns, in simple terms, it's all about reaching the right audience where they spend the most of their time and understanding what activates them to buy. So, what are you going to learn here in this course? So, throughout this course, you're going to hear me reference to my 5 point plan and the core five. Those two things are going to set you up to learn how to build out the foundation of your business. So, let's look at what we're going to learn. We're going to learn digital marketing as a whole, not just focusing on one particular industry, what you can do and how you are going to be able to monetize these things. And then I'm also going to show you guys my proven path for building my business online that has worked and it continues to work with each new income stream that I'm setting up. And then the big one, the one that everyone always wants to ask. How do I make the money? How do you put it all together? So some people like, who is this for? These are some of the avenues to income paths that are available inside of digital marketing. So let's kind of look at how this is set up. So each one of your modules will come in and you will come to this point where this video will actually be. Your videos will be right here that you will watch for the lecture. I'm going to give you guys lots and lots of information inside of these, so make sure you watch from the beginning to the end so you don't miss anything, and be prepared to take notes. Then you'll be able to see just kind of a quick description about what we're talking about in the video for that lesson. I'll give you some key points to remember or some action steps throughout each video. And then also this section right here is going to be really important for a lot of you guys. This is where you're going to be able to find all of the resources that are related to the topic that we are discussing in that video. So when you go to these, you will be able to click them. They are linked directly to the resource for you. Now, I do want to let you guys know that some of these resources will connect you to an affiliate link that I have a partnership with, but this is at no additional cost to you. And by no means are any of the paid resources mandatory for you to be successful. Are they nice and do they help you grow further? Absolutely. But they are not mandatory. Again, guys, I want to make sure I stress this enough. They are not mandatory. I have included so many free resources for you guys that if you are unable to get the resources that are paid or do cost money or do have a monthly subscription at this very moment, I've included them so that you know what is coming. Because in a lot of these stages, you can start with the free plans, yes, but as you grow, you will have to be able to keep up with your follower count and your growth. So you will have to upgrade on these platforms to be able to sustain your business and your automations. So a lot of times, I just want you guys really using them as resource tools for yourself so that when you're building out your plans, you are building in goals that are going to allow you to achieve what you need for the end. So they are set up in that way. So there are tons of them, and obviously, if you want them, grab them, guys. They are great resources. Everything that I recommend, I have personally used, investigated, tried, explored before I ever give it to you. Then also at the end of every lesson, there is a statement that is my disclosure that I do have affiliate links and partnerships included into some of my clickable things throughout the course. But again, That is at no cost to you. They are not mandatory. They are completely optional and they do help. These are resources that are going to help you down the road, right now, growth as you grow. Also, there is always a contact me button at the bottom of each module, and that will take you directly to be able to send me an email. Ask me your questions, whatever it is you're stuck with. Let me know, guys. I'm here to help. You can connect with me also right here. This will allow you to, if you're not already, jump on and follow my TikTok account. That is where I post the most amount of my content, tips, quick hit things that I'm thinking about, anything that pops up that may be relevant to help you continue to grow. And then just some other things that you can work with me this way, and you can also learn with me. So these are web pages that have a lot of resources on them as well, and they are, as always, continually growing. So at the end of each lesson, you will also be able to mark it as complete, and it will fill up your progress as you go. So that is how each module and lesson will be set up, guys. It's just important to know where those resources are, right? So we want to know what it is that we're looking for. We want to know how it relates to that topic and why it is important to what we're learning. Because at the end, you will see this all fits together, guys. A lot of things you're going to do are going to require research. So let's look at these terms because you're going to hear them throughout the course, and I want to make sure that everyone has a solid foundation and bringing in kind of like from the same standpoint. I don't want anyone to wonder what it is that I'm talking about. So lead generation. This is the process of attracting potential clients or customers. This can happen in various different ways. Typically, you are going to be offering something to that potential client, customer, buyer, whatever it is, in exchange for getting them on an email list, because your email list is going to be where you start to see your growth coming from. Let's make sure we know what affiliate marketing is. It gets a really bad name, guys, but one, it is not a scam. There are already over 84% of companies in the United States that have partnership programs. So it is not a scam. It is very much 100% real. Now, can it be used in a way that is maybe kind of salesy? Absolutely, if you are not doing it correctly. This is a great way to make passive income, but it requires work to set it up. So I'm very upfront and honest with you guys. Affiliate marketing is a wonderful avenue to be able to make passive income. But there is back end stuff that you have to learn and have to know how to do and set up and implement and take action on consistently to be able to have that as one of your path for revenue. Like it does take work. It's not just throw a link up and people are going to buy from you guys. But it is real. So we are going to look at how to incorporate that in. So content creation. You're going to be putting in a lot of content creation. You are going to be making videos for your social media accounts. You know, you're going to be converting content on your blog. You're going to be maybe producing content for a brand. So content creation is just creating video or written form of a topic of some kind and putting it into a digestible piece to put back out in front of an audience. So then a sales funnel. What is a sales funnel? And you guys know I talk about a sales funnel, and this is your automation machine. Okay, so you don't want to be sitting at your computer all day long when you're getting leads coming in and having to email them out. Your sales funnel is going to take care of that for you. So you are going to be responsible for bringing in the cold leads from your traffic, from your social media. And then your sales funnel is going to take those cold leads and warm them up. And it's going to funnel them through a process to get them from cold, warmer, getting a little warmer until they're ready to buy from you. Now, they may not buy for years. They might buy right away. It just depends on the connection that you are able to build with that buyer through your sales process. Entrepreneurship. So this is a mind state, guys. This is something that you are going to have to build into yourself if you want to be successful as a business owner. The mindset part is probably one of the harder parts for a lot of people to overcome, but being an entrepreneur is just exploring new avenues, guys, like looking for the possibilities and the creative and everything around you and finding a way to put it into your unique space and just always looking for those new open doors to break down. You know, being an entrepreneur means going after things that other people are not doing, at looking at opportunities that other people would pass up because they're like, that would take way too much work. Being an entrepreneur means you are ready to do that work. So keep that in mind because we're going to talk about that more in depth in a little bit, guys. High income skills. What are these? These are the skills that you are going to be able to monetize and sustain your business and grow from because that's where your money is going to come from right away. High income skills are going to be the digital skills that you are going to learn along the way as you're setting up your business. So now you're going to be able to use them to service other people as well. And smart goals, guys. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound goals. Please remember that. We're going to discuss that further later, guys. Let's explore how these concepts are going to build you a profitable business. Okay, and this is where that 5-point plan that if you guys are coming in from my emails or from my social media, you guys are probably sick of hearing it because this 5-point plan is literally just a roadmap for you to be able to go through in an organized fashion and know exactly what you're setting up. So, number one, research. I am a huge advocate for research because the more you know, the better you are able to position yourself as unique inside of that space, inside of whatever industry or niche it is that you are trying to go into. You have to know what your competitors are doing. You need to do the research behind it to be able to do the analysis insights that you're going to need to be able to set your brand up, your niche up, your income stream. So research is huge, guys. We are always going to need to research before we do any type of implementation or any changes throughout our business. Number two, your identity, building out your brand because you have to have a good brand foundation that's going to build connection with visibility, like, know, and trust. That will also build your connections with your community. Your brand will do that, guys. So you have to have a strong brand. Number three, your core. This is where your automations are. The sales funnel we were speaking of in the definitions and terms, guys. This is where the technical stuff really starts to come in. This is where you're going to need to get a domain name, get a business email, set up a website, set up a sales funnel, create a lead magnet, start picking out your content pillars, planning your content. This is all going to be inside of that core because that is really what is making your business run. That's where the bulk of the work comes in when you are getting set up. Now, once that core is set up, then you are managing your brand. You are managing your social media on a daily basis. But getting that core set up is the most important part for beginners. You have to get that set up so that you can give yourself more time to do the other things around your business that you're going to need to do. Number four, visibility, guys. This is where a lot of people don't want to jump in because they don't want to get on camera. Well, there are other ways you can promote your brand without being on camera. You can do videos of just products or just off scenes or stock footage that is available for free on the internet now. But you still have to make your brand visible. That's where you're going to measure what your audience likes, what they don't like, how you can help them better, what problems you can solve for them. That's all going to be inside of number four, your visibility. Then number five, guys, goals. Setting those SMART goals, tracking them, analyzing them, reinventing them, revitalizing them, changing them as you grow. So the 5-point plan, guys. And so when we look at that, it gives us kind of a little bit to know exactly what it is that we're getting into with inside of digital marketing. So those are the core 5 places that you're going to need to focus your attention in the beginning to be able to build for the future. Before we proceed any further, I want to encourage each one of you to, if you did not come here from an email or you did not come here from my actual web page, I would like for you to make sure that you down below grab the free Mom Skills Assessment Guide. I want everyone, even if you've already done it, my email followers, I would want everyone to pick 5 of those questions that are inside of that skills assessment. Complete those 5, at least the 5, okay? I would love for you to do the whole thing, guys. It's not that many questions. So that way when we go into our next video, you guys kind of have an idea of the skills that it is that you are looking at. What are the connections we're able to make? What knowledge do you already have? After you do that, I want you guys to do this. I want you to build a roadmap. I want you to start at the top with what it is that you want. Okay? And then I want you to paint the picture from what it is that you want to your end goal. How do you get from point A to point B? What are the skills that you're going to need to learn? What are the things you already have available to you to use to get there? And what is your action plan to get that desired result? So, what it is that you want, how you're going to get there to the end goal. Okay? So start there, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure you complete those 2 assignments, and let's get ready to learn.